they're fighting right. They kick that guy out. Look, they're tackling him. Look, they tackled him.
Hello and welcome back to another video. Arizona Auditor here. This incident took place on March 29, 2023 at the Rodeo Ranch Nightclub located at 501 South Mill Avenue in the city of Tempe, Arizona. The video is comprised of the Tempe police report, body-worn camera from different police officers, as well as witness and security footage of the incident. We start off with the security footage of the entire incident, before we dive into each official witness statement, and see how it was entered into the police report. Follow along as you see these US Marshals go from having a good time, to arrested and charged. As always, if you are not subscribed yet, take a second to do so now and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on these videos. The man you see on your screen is US Marshal Philip O'Toole. He is being pushed out of the club by his partner US Marshal Albert Maresca. The security is following closely behind as they have been asked to leave the club. Behind them is this man. He is US Marshal Edward Piedra. Edward Piedra appears to touch one of the security guards named Luis Alas, whom then proceeds to push Edward with two open hands. After exchanging some words, the security guard puts his hands back on the federal marshal and attempt to move him in the direction of the door. Agent Piedra resisted getting moved and this turned into a wrestling match between the two, finishing with the security tackling the federal agent to the ground. As the security attempt to deal with Agent Piedra, Agent O'Toole stands by and decides to jump in to help his friend. This leads to security Austin Garrett getting Agent O'Toole in a chokehold before taking him to the ground face first, causing his glasses to break. Here is the damage caused by the glasses. Agent Piedra is then released from the pile while Agent O'Toole is being held by security guard Garrett. Agent Maresca is trying to talk and de-escalate the situation the entire time, but the situation has already escalated too far. You then see a glimpse of Agent O'Toole try to tap out on the security. During this time, witness Sky Scott started recording with her phone.
No, I'm recording this shit. What the fuck? Bro, they're fighting right. They kick that guy out. Look, they're tackling him. Look, they tackled him. Look at shit on the floor, bro. Whole shoe is off. Look at him. Look at the Mexican guy, bro. His shoe is off. Look at him. Look at the white guy. Bro. Oh my god. That poor white guy, dude. It's so embarrassing. He's tapping out. He's tapping. I know, look at him. What the fuck, bro? Why did he tackle him? Why was he trying to take him out, though? No, I know. He wasn't doing anything. Was he? No. What was he doing? He was chill the whole time. Exactly. What happened? Will, why he tried to tackle him? Why he tried telling the white guy he got to leave?
As this was going on, Tempe Police Department have been called and are arriving on scene. Here is the body-worn camera footage of Officer Chase Osmonson.
Take my breath. In the red? The guy in the red?
And the guy started shoving back, and then he tried tackling me. Look, man, for no reason.
Hey, put your hands behind your back.
The arriving officers are immediately met by security guard Luis Alas, whom appears to be out of breath. He advises the officer that the guy in red shoved him and he had to shove him back. The officer immediately places Agent Piedra under arrest. Agent O'Toole is then brought out by security guards and arrested by Tempe police.
Hey, Tempe police! Yeah. Well, hey, Tempe police, let's walk this way.
Dude, what the fuck? Hey,
I was trying to tell you guys.
look, I'm completely sober. They literally jumped him as he's walking out the bar. You can look at
Yeah.
Okay, can you step back for me?
Yep.
What? That shit hurt.
Hey, do you have ID on you?
I do.
Yeah,
That shit
your
hurt,
ID?
bro. It's in my pockets.
What pocket?
Left.
Your left pocket?
Dude, that shit hurt. Oh, damn. You guys raped me, man. Oh my gosh. I was just trying to step up and join the alright, go ahead. That shit hurt, bro. Really,
Is it in your phone?
It could be,
Oh, so
bro.
you good with these two?
I'll figure out what's going on. Yeah, we're not gonna fuck around with the police.
Yeah.
Dude, man, that shit hurt.
Hey, have a seat for me.
Okay. Oh, man.
I'll help you down.
I'm kind of old.
Okay, I'll help you down. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Dude, bro.
All right, cross your legs for me.
Yeah.
There you go. Cross your legs for me.
I got you. Holy shit. This is what we got into?
No, I'm going back up. No, this is your job, man.
I hurts, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Oh my God.
While the two agents are being detained, other officers start interrogating witnesses to get a better idea of what occurred.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So, Samuel's gonna go pull footage for this right now.
Okay.
So
I got a guy bleeding.
yeah, so the old
I got
man,
this other dude.
so the old man was the original kickout.
Okay.
He was being weird to the bull girl.
Okay.
So calls Luis over there, and then I go over there as well, just like make sure everything's good. He's refusing to leave. I tell him multiple times, like, dude, hey, just head out. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. He doesn't want to. He's calling Luis a clown, saying the clown's not gonna do anything.
How many times did you guys tell him to leave?
Me personally, I told him, I'd say upwards of 15 times. With like, I was going like this. I was like, dude, leave. Like, leave. He didn't want to do anything. The buddy in the gray tried to like help move him. So we weren't hands on yet. I was like, dude, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Do you have anything on the dude in the shorts and the gray shirt? Or no?
Not really.
Okay.
We're moving, like the dude's pushing it, right? I'm like, walk out, stop making this hard. He stops, right? Like there's a punching bag in there. Yeah. Just kind of stops right by there, talking shit, pretty much saying like, you won't do anything, shut the fuck up to me. That's when, because Luis walk on me, so I'm on the left side, Luis on the right side. That's when this dude in the red shirt comes up, goes to touch Luis. Luis shoves him back. That guy tries to tackle Luis.
The guy in the red shirt?
The guy in the red shirt goes to tackle Luis. I grab him off of Luis, throw him on the ground. Compliance strike him 3 or 4 times because he was trying to choke Luis out.
Okay.
And then old man tackles Luis into the bar.
Luis needs to be interviewed.
The old man goes to try to like tackle Luis in the bar.
Okay, so you grabbed the dude with the red shirt. You
So-
try to pull him off
So
Luis.
we dumped him to the floor. So we got red shirt on the floor. I hit him.
I need somebody to interview Luis. I need, okay. Hey man, you okay? You gotta sit up.
You got your ID, boss? Your ID?
I get it. Right here. All right, well, you fell
Where's
down.
that?
You gotta sit up. You ready?
Here?
Good right here. Good right here. You gotta sit up.
Good right here.
You
Yep.
just want to lay down on the
Back
ground
pocket
like
or
a baby.
front pocket?
It's one of those. You're gonna do
It's not here. It's not
I'm trying to
here.
have you sit up like a man.
Maybe it's right here.
We're both part of the Marshal service.
You guys are part of the Marshal service?
Yeah, man.
You guys are Marshals?
Yep.
Why are you guys involved?
We're not doing nothing, man. We're beating up him. Or something. Why you beating up? Why you beating up Buddy, man? We just started going off on this, man.
Where's your state ID?
It's up in my room. If you don't mind, man, I can guide you up there and
No, we're not gonna do that.
yeah, I know.
Here we go.
I know how you feel.
I'm gonna sit leave right there next to you.
Yeah, I got you.
If you want to actually just, you want to start the interview. Hey man, you okay? You gotta sit up. Hey, you gotta sit up.
I get it, bro.
What?
I get it, bro.
All right, well, you fell down. You gotta sit up. You ready?
I'm good right here. I'm good right
You gotta sit up.
here. Nope, I'm good right here.
So you just want to lay down on the ground like a baby?
You're gonna do that, dude, bro?
I'm trying to have you sit up like a man.
20 years of federal law enforcement, you're gonna call me a baby. All right.
Okay, do you want to sit up for me?
I'm good right here, bro.
You got to sit
My
up.
back hurts, dude. I've been at the range all day. This is crazy, bro. I just went to a...
Hey, you ready? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to a presence of attorney since you prior to questioning and to be with you during questioning if so desire. Cannot afford an attorney. You have the right to have an attorney appointed for you prior to questioning. Do you understand these rights?
I do.
Well, so what happened?
I understand, brother. I was in line to go next for an event.
Okay.
And then you guys tackled me.
We didn't tackle you. You were inside the bar.
It was
You tackled me.
the security guard.
Security came up to him.
I was there, yeah.
No, I was there. We were there. They came up to him. We're supposed to get on the
literally
phone.
assaulted
know either of these people?
I'm sorry?
Do you know either of these people?
No, we came in.
Okay.
We were at the bar. They were there. We started talking. Literally, we're going to ride the bull. We've been waiting for it to open.
Keep saying we. Who's we?
All of us. Them three, we were sitting at the bar drinking. They came with us to the bull. We've been waiting to ride it, so the lady showed up. Yeah, yes, all three of us.
You said you don't know them.
I don't. I know them now. I met them here tonight. Tonight. So I met them here probably 2 hours ago. We've been waiting for the bull to be open since 9 o'clock. And we were at the bull, and I seen two security go up to him. We're still trying to pay. I'm signing my paperwork, whatever. And I see two security come up to him, and he wasn't fighting or anything. And then I start seeing them like push him out, and he's obviously like pushing back. And then he's tackled on the floor, there's blood on the floor. Then they start fighting the Mexican man over there.
So he's getting pushed out by security and he's pushing them back?
No, he wasn't pushing security. We were back there. Security was pushing him out. He was
I was escorting him out.
He was escorting. Sorry. No, yes. He had his arm because he was trying to argue with security, but he didn't touch security. Security was pushing on him after talking to him for like 5 minutes in the back corner. Then as they were walking out, they started fighting him. They brought him out and then tackled him. He wasn't even trying to fight. They were already walking him out, but when he exasperated the situation, they tackled him, and he was on the floor bleeding, and he was outside, and the security still had him on the floor for what, 5 minutes at least? 5 minutes like this. Someone even was like, "You're choking." He's like, "I'm not choking him. See, look, I'm not choking him," whatever. And then when he got up, I obviously seen blood and all that, but we were all together. He wasn't doing drugs. He wasn't yelling. We were literally trying to go on the bowl.
I'll talk to you in a second. Let me talk
Sorry.
to her. I'll talk
We
to
were
her.
literally trying to get on the bull. And we met them like an hour and a half ago drinking. We went back to the bull to pay for it. The guy in the red shirt actually paid for it. Then that's when security came up to him, and I guess I seen both of them, but I was trying to sign paperwork, and then I seen them trying to escort him out, and then that's when they all followed. He was trying to help him come out, and then they tackled him, had him pinned down on the floor for like 5 minutes. Like he wasn't screaming. No, I didn't. He was in the court. I'm sorry.
I'm taking her statement. I will talk to you in a second. I've told you 3 times now.
I'm sorry.
Stop interjecting.
I apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm also a little drunk. He was not pushing him. He was not touching him. He was not yelling. They were in the corner. 2 security came to both sides of him, kind of like cornered him. There's like a rope in the back. And he wasn't aggressive. They were talking for like 3 minutes, and so I was kind of like, oh, what's going on? We're just waiting to get on the pool. And then that's when they start trying to like push him out, and obviously he's like, what the that's when he, takes his friend out, and then the Mexican guy, I don't know, I just saw his shoe on the floor. I think he tried fighting him. Yeah, I don't know if he tried protecting his friend or whatever, but then at that point, they also tackled him, which he was not fighting. He was not doing anything.
Why did they tackle him?
The Mexican guy. He got triggered or something. I don't know. I don't know if he tried protecting his friend, and then they just took him down too. But they got the Mexican guy outside. No, we were. I actually have a video. I actually took a video. Look, I actually have a video of him just holding on his neck. Literally, he wasn't fighting. He was tapping out all that.
I want to know why this guy got tackled to the ground. Was he interjecting?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. We were in the back. He was being taken out. Exactly. That's why I don't understand what was happening. I thought maybe he did drugs. Maybe he touched I didn't understand why he was getting taken out. And then they told me that he was fighting security, but that's not true because I watched him the whole time. And then they walked him out, and he never fought security. He never tried punching. If anything, it was the Mexican guy.
The entire time.
No, I was. Yeah, we were at the pool all together.
So he was standing next to me, like kind of like we have like a rope just like this. He was standing like right by it, and then these two girls fell out the waiver, and he started to like get me past the rope.
Was he pushing the rope?
Yeah, he was like pushing the rope. And then I asked him to scoot back. I was like, please scoot back. I'm sorry. And then he like scooted back a little bit. He was like really like mumbling stuff underneath his breath. And like he started to like lynch me.
Did you hear him say fuck you?
Yeah.
And he was mumbling?
Yeah, he was mumbling stuff. It is a little hard to hear just because of the music, but I could definitely tell he was like parsing that stuff.
And then what happened?
And then I went to go get security because I just didn't want things to like escalate from there. And then I walked back over and he was still like pushing past the rope, like basically in my spot. I had to like brawl to reach the
Was he waiting for to ride on the bull?
No, he wasn't going. He was just like watching us two girls and stuff.
And then you had told him, initially you had told him just to back up a little bit?
Yeah, I did.
You don't happen to have your ID on you, do you?
Yes.
No, that's fine. I'll just take your information.
Really, guys? Like, why are you throwing me out for no reason? You're throwing me out.
You was saying that?
No, yeah, he was saying that to them because I was standing there. Look, I'm completely sober. There's no alcohol in my breath. I don't drink. I'm sitting there, and they walk up to him, and they tell him, hey, you got to leave. You're going to go. And I'm like, are you confused? Like, I don't think you're talking about the right guy here. And he's like, yeah, he's got to go. And then the other kid comes over, and they're like, well, if you don't leave, we'll kick his ass. We're telling you right now, this is your last chance. He's like, you're not going to kick my ass. I'm not doing anything wrong. And as we were walking out the door, I told him, hey, listen, it's not worth it. We got training in the morning. We'll walk over here. Let's just go. And I'm walking him out the door. You'll see it on video footage. And as we're walking out the door, his buddy decides to spear the other guy and slams on the ground. Then I'm like, hey, let me get him out of here. They're like, no, that's just wait. And then they start punching him in the face. And like I said, I'm completely sober.
What was going on right before that?
That was it. They were waiting in line to do the rodeo bowl.
Oh, you guys were inside?
Yeah. So he says to leave, and I said, no problem, bro. Like I said, completely sober, not even one drink. We're walking out, and they spear him, and then him, I'm like, all right, dude, I'll just walk him out. Let's go.
Why did they spear him?
Because they were putting their hands on him and talking shit to him about how they're going to kick his ass.
And they were just telling him to leave?
They said, and I was trying to tell them that I think you have the wrong guy because he wasn't doing anything. Like,
what was he saying at that time when they were telling him to leave?
He's like, are you serious? He's like, are you serious? He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. He's like, you ain't talking to me like that. He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. And then I was walking him out, pushing him out the door, and then they decided to spear him. And when they speared him, then he went to go pull him up, and then they punched him in the face. Watch the video.
Adam, can you tell me what happened tonight?
So we were just having a good time right here in this Marshal.
The rodeo.
Yeah, the rodeo. Okay. And I'm sitting right here getting assaulted from one of these the security guys over here.
Okay.
So I'm like, what's going on? They started beating me, man. They started beating me.
Okay.
And I'm pretty chill, laid back.
Okay.
And I didn't do nothing, bro. They started beating me. We came out here. I'm compliant.
Okay. No, I appreciate the compliance.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm just trying to understand why would security contact you and physically put their hands on you?
I have no idea.
There has to be an idea. Sure, there has to be an idea. I mean, why would they choose, out of all the people in the bar, why would they choose you two?
I think they choose him. I don't know, man.
Why did they choose him?
We were in competition.
Why do you think they chose him?
I don't know.
Was he acting up? Can he handle his alcohol? Was he being a little loud and disruptive?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? There has to be a reason, like, there's still people in there and they're not being contacted. Like, there has to be a reason out of all the people in the bar you guys were contacted. So,
At this point, Agent O'Toole collapses on the floor while Agent Piedra continues to get interrogated.
I don't know, man. We're like, what's going on? And then started just throwing blows, man.
okay, why did they start throwing blows?
Can you sit up for me?
Just because we asked about what happened to him. We're like, why you guys beating him?
Did he get confrontational with security?
Oh, him?
Yes.
I don't think so, man.
You don't think so?
At least I was one of the last ones really look at it, you know, so.
Okay, so his injuries are from security. Or was he involved in the incident prior to being contacted by security?
I have no clue. I don't know what happened prior to that.
Okay, so you don't know how he got his injuries, you don't know why you guys are contacted. But you work for the Marshals, like you understand this process.
Oh yeah, of
and
course.
And it doesn't make any sense to me right now.
Well, the thing is that
How you can be present and not know anything about what's going on.
I came in kind of late, man. Like, they started like beating, like, hey, what's going on? They started beating on me.
So were you guys together when security contacted you?
They're gonna come look at you.
Initially,
They're gonna want you to sit up.
Initially, no.
so I'm like, hey, why you guys beating on me? You know, I'm like, what's going on? They started beating on me, bro, because I guess they saw me as a threat.
Sit up in the heart of
Why do you think they saw you as a threat? Did you make an aggressive move towards them?
Nope. I have. Look, me and you are trained on this de-escalation, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
100%.
You talk down like, hey, this is what's going on. You know, they didn't do nothing. They just went straight up and started striking.
Right. Well, yeah. So they're not trained like you and I are.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why they went hands on. Like they don't de-escalate. They go
no,
from
they
zero.
went straight up because they don't care.
Not necessarily.
No, you know that. You and me know that they don't
So
care.
in some bars, yeah. In some bars, yeah. We work with these guys a lot.
Yeah, I know.
They're not as reckless as most.
Come on, man. Look at us. We got like 60, almost 60.
So there has to be a reason. Like there has to be a reason.
Bro, look at me.
I'm looking at you in your eyes, man. Like we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to understand what you're telling me right now.
I never strike them. I just asked them, hey man, what's going on? And they started striking me, bro.
Did you try to get in the way? Did you try to stop them from?
No, man. Come on, bro. I know how this game works, especially when you being black, me being brown.
Right. Yeah, no.
I know this game works. That's why I'm in handcuffs right now.
Okay.
And I'm sitting right here in the curb.
Okay.
All right.
So where are the cameras? Because the cameras are going to tell us the story as well.
They can tell you whatever they want to tell you, man. Like
they're going to tell us what happened.
Yeah. But at the same time, I never swung at them. They started swinging at me, man. I never swung back. I felt a bunch of hits on my right cheek, and they didn't give a fuck, bro. Because they called it. Yeah.
And so, okay, you never swung back. Did you do anything aggressive in any way?
What can I do?
There's a lot you can do.
I know how this game plays.
You can take a fighting stance. You can yell. You can try to stop them from putting their hands on your friend. Like there's a lot you can do.
Come on, man. Really?
Yes, really. I'm actually.
No. I just asked, hey, what's going on? His arms.
That doesn't make sense because if that's all that happened, you wouldn't be in handcuffs right now.
I don't think that's the case, bro. I think they saw us as a threat just because we asked.
So there probably was a reason they saw you as a threat.
I don't think so. They don't have that I want to say that used to threat authority.
Okay.
You know that, and I know that.
How much have you guys had to drink tonight?
We're just chilling, man. We're having fun.
So how much have you guys had to drink tonight?
Probably like 3 drinks, 2 drinks.
Wait, do you feel drunk right now?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? Because I can tell that you're impaired right now.
I'm just impaired, but that doesn't make it illegal.
No, it's nothing wrong with being impaired.
Yeah.
But people handle their alcohol differently, so I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, I never been aggressive. Or say somebody like should. Does that make sense?
No, not really.
Hey, that's all you feel. That's okay.
In the end, Agent Piedra gets cited and released on site. He is charged with assault, disorderly conduct, and trespass. As for Agent O'Toole, he is taken to the hospital to have his wounds evaluated and treated. Once he is well enough, he is also charged with the same charges. What did you think of this incident? Do you think the US Marshals getting arrested and released on site justified? Or do you think the security guards went hands-on unjustly? Let me know what you think in the comments.